You were not permitted to have any commercials because it might impinge on the public's perception of your objectivity. Is that not the same for being senator?
There is no law that bans senators, so some senators, a lot of them, endorse products.
Right, yes. I do see them. And that's fine with you?
I decided not to endorse any product anymore.
Okay,
yes.
I got you. Another call here. We have Don of Laguna. Don, you're on the air. Hello?
Yeah, hi, good evening.
Hi, Don.
Senator Loren Legarda, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
I just have a question. You ran for vice presidency a few years ago, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you ran with the late FPJ. I have a question. Did you actually believe that he had the capacity to become the president?
Various times and various crises and circumstances in our life call for different kinds of leaders. At the time in 2004, where our country was so sorely divided, there was a need for someone with a charisma to be able to unite our nation, and that is the reason why he believed that he needed me to assist him in running our country.
So, can it be then understood that he would be the face, while you guys with the experience would be the decision makers?
Not really, because he is actually a very, very competent and good person who had his heart in the right place.
But he didn't have the experience that you guys had.
Not the experience in politics.
And would that have been exploited, say he was president? I mean, would we, as a people, you think, have seen that in him, that the lack of experience, but maybe still in love with him so much that it's okay, and then we would rely on people like you to take over?
The people's overwhelming belief and love for him could have made him a very, very effective president.
Gotcha.
But then again, it was not to be.
Right. Jed of Quezon City on the phone. We got a ton of callers tonight. Jed, you're on the air with Senator Legarda.
Madam Senator, good evening.
Good evening.
Madam, I would just like to ask, I believe from the outset of the Right to Reply bill, you were one of the supporters of the bill. But then suddenly I believe you backed out together with Senator Cheese and others. I was just wondering, ma'am, why did you come back from that?
Yes, it was actually answered in the first half of the program. I'll repeat it. I believe that it is prior restraint, and
how does that happen often? Where
it happens. Things are reconsidered. Yes.
So where is that bill now? I'm sorry if I'm.
It's on third reading. We're waiting for the lower house if they act on it, and if it's passed in the lower house, there will be a BICAM, and that's when I mentioned that I would have been in the BICAM and I would have put several amendments to protect the media institutions. But then again, we realized that it would be best just not to pass it at all. That's the reason why I withdrew.
Okay, but is it? How is the bill looking right now? Is it looking like it might pass, or
in the lower house? I'm not sure. I don't think so. And the president already said that she would veto the bill.
Oh, excellent.
So it would not become a law.
Excellent, because I don't just do the show. I have a radio program too that I have to be thinking about.
Yes.
It seems like then.
So for sure, it will not be enacted. The bottom line is it will not be a law because. Per the papers, if that's accurate, then the president would veto it in case it is enacted into law.
Gotcha. Another phone call. Wilmar, Quezon Province. Wilmar, welcome to the show. Good evening.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Well, actually, ma'am, Senator Legarda is actually one of my favorite senators, okay? And I grabbed the opportunity to, to ask a question.
Sure, go ahead.
My favorite senator, okay? Here's the question, ma'am. What is your edge to the other presidentiables?
What's my edge?
Edge? Oh, I thought he said age.
Okay.
I was like, don't ask a woman that.
Yeah.
What is your edge compared to the other ones that we are hearing constantly?
I would not want to answer that because I think it's best for the people to say. I would not want to compare myself with the others. However, I believe that it is the issue of honesty, integrity, and competence. I'm not saying the others are not.
Right.
All I'm saying is that
you speak for yourself.
I speak for myself.
Now, how difficult is it to promise something to the people and then deliver it? Politics is a lot of promises during campaigns and then maybe a little bit of delivering. You seem to be delivering. I
don't promise anything I can't do.
Okay.
And I think my track record in 10 years in public life would prove that.
Gotcha. Somebody threw a question here. I think got erased there. Something. What if Mar runs and then takes Katrina? Corina with him? Is there going to be a cat fight?
Oh no, Corina's a friend.
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks for that. Sorry, that question just popped up and got erased real quick. All right. Well, that's it for IMO. You know what, Senator? Thank you very much.
It's been an hour.
Yes, it's been it goes by
amazing.
Goes by really fast.
Yes, I had fun.
I do appreciate you making time for us. And thank you to all our callers.
Yes.
All right, and if it does happen, I know you're probably if you declare for the presidency, it's going to be in a very grand, big thing. It's not going to be on a show like this, but I'd love to have you come back before all the harsh campaigns.
That would be great.
To talk more. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Yes, I would have wanted to talk about climate change and my advocacy as a UN champion for Asia Pacific on how we, as a nation and nations in Asia Pacific, must prepare for disasters and against climate change. But
is there any way we can get some more information on that? Maybe you have a website or something that you want to throw out there?
Well, Luntian Pilipinas has a website. And the UNISDR, International Strategy for Disaster Reduction, has a website as well to see what nations must do to prepare for disasters and against climate change.
I will help promote that for you as well in other venues.
Thank
you very much. We'll see you again next Sunday. Good night. I'm Mo Twister. Bye-bye.